former Trump attorney Rudy Giuliani is being sued by Dominion Voting Systems. So Dominion, of course, which manufactures voting equipment used by some 40% of the country. That's a lot. Let's be honest. Now, they have been serving lawsuits to people over the spread of the big lie. That's the lie related, of course, to the 2020 election, how Biden didn't actually win, that it was, Biden that stole it, and it's Trump actually won. And somehow the Dominion with the ghost of Hugo Chavez and all of them conspired, got together, and I'm sure there are other countries in there that are involved, probably China, all got together to deny Donald Trump the victory that he so well deserved. That's the conspiracy theory, right? That's the big lie. And it has to do with these voting machines and Rudy Giuliani, Sidney Powell, Mike Lindell, the My Pillow. They're all out there saying, oh yeah, no, that's what happened. That's what happened. Now, here's the thing about Rudy. Okay, so Rudy's getting sued. And just like Sidney Powell, you remember Sidney Powell, how I reported that she was, she was pretty hard to find. Let's just say that when they were trying to serve her that lawsuit notice, right? They're trying to serve her the papers. We learn now that Rudy Giuliani also tried running away. In fact, this according to the New York Daily News, they reported that Giuliani had actually managed to hide from Dominion's process servers for several days before they finally caught up with him and delivered Dominion's 107-page lawsuit into his hands. Dominion attorney Tom Clare told the Daily News, quote, after not responding to requests to waive service, Mr. Giuliani evaded in-person service of process for nearly a week. Oh, man. So he's running away. He's running away. Lindell did get served. I'll get to that. So, in fact, they said, quote, it took numerous attempts at both his home and office before we were able to successfully serve Mr. Giuliani on February 10th. So Giuliani is Mr. Running Man. Now, Clare added that Mr. Giuliani's repeated false claims about Dominion have been immeasurably damaging. This servicer process is one more step towards forward in our pursuit of justice. Now, look, before I get to any more details, right, I just got to mention that just like in the case of Lindell and Powell, Dominion has an incredibly good case against him. Giuliani, of course, lied. He told multiple lies about the election, pushed this election conspiracy numerous times. You can go. There's videotapes. He's on Fox News. He's talking about this. And that's why Fox News is not going to bring him on anymore. Because Fox News also got threatened, and they're also being sued by Smartmatic, which is another voting election company that does voting software that has been wrapped up in this big lie. And so now the evidence is pretty overwhelming. Even when he was told, hey, look, you need to stop talking about that, okay? You need to stop saying these things. This is defamatory. These are lies. Every, credible agency has deemed that this election was completely fair. There was, no changing the votes. There's no evidence of that. Didn't matter to him. He kept saying it. He kept saying it. He kept pushing it like, no, trial by combat. Trial by combat. And again, he was there during the January 6th insurrection attempt and had actively, in his speeches, in his rhetoric, had helped incite the crowd. So just say it. Open and shut, okay? Now, since it is open and shut, Rudy Giuliani is now running away like a bitch. And it's funny. In fact, literally running away. One source tells the Daily News that Giuliani at one point saw a process server approaching him, which caused him to rush to his car, slam the door, as a process server had lunged forward with a bag full of documents. So, it's not like, oh, yeah, I was so busy. I'm traveling the country and I'm doing all this stuff and I'm so incredibly busy. I'm doing my job. I'm a lawyer. I'm not in one place long enough for you to serve me. What can you do? I'm so glad you finally caught up to me. I'm really looking forward to challenging this ridiculous lawsuit in court. No, it's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, he's coming, he's coming, he's coming. Go, 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 go. Go. All right, drive, 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 drive. Get us out of here. Go, go, go. I don't want to get served. He got served. Oh my God. It's like Donald Trump dodging his creditors. Just can't do it. Just can't do it. Oh my God. You realize, though, that's not actually how it works. I mean, Rudy Giuliani is supposed to be a lawyer. You're supposed to know that that you can't just avoid a lawsuit by not showing up, by not getting served. All right? That's not how it works. The lawsuit will go on even if you don't have the papers. It seems like to me just like a formality. Like, by the way, this is a copy of the lawsuit. This is what we're suing you for. So here's how you can set up your own defense. And he's like, nope, nope, nope. Running away. And so the interesting thing here is that reaction. All right. So Sidney Powell, again, also ran. And Rudy Giuliani, both together, they know they're full of shit. They have a background in law. They don't actually believe this. There was no Kraken. You know what was there instead of a Kraken? A dead stinky fish. All right. But what they did, these two people took is a calculation. And that calculation was, of course, based on, hey, if I get in trouble, that's okay. Donald Trump's going to be the president. So he's either going to win, or if I get in trouble, he's going to pardon me, right? If I get in any sort of legal trouble, at least with the federal government, if not, he's going to step in, and don't worry, he's going to protect me because I'm his friend. Well, now, he also probably thought that he would be successful at, overturning the election. Donald Trump would be the president, and therefore he also uses presidential powers to protect him in any sort of way. Instead, that's not happening. And Sidney Powell and Rudy Giuliani and Mike Lindell, they're now facing personal consequences. All right. Again, Sidney Powell was sued. Rudy Giuliani was fired, no longer works for Donald Trump, and has been sued. And now he's not getting his $20,000 a day. Oh, that sucks. And Trump himself, by the way, it's also not doing well for himself. He has barely survived an unprecedented second impeachment, despite it being the most bipartisan impeachment in U.S. history. He had his Twitter taken away, and now he's facing numerous investigations into his finances, and into things like, these are criminal investigations into tax fraud, racketeering, etc. And so they're not doing all that well. Now, the difference here, as I kept getting around to, is Mike Lindell. Mike Lindell's been served. Mike Lindell didn't run away. Why? I found that very curious. It's because Mike Lindell is a true believer. Yes, Lindell has lost, you understand, he's lost millions of dollars. And I'm not saying this to feel bad for him, right? He's lost millions of dollars in advertising and revenue. I don't think he can sell enough pillows to Trump supporters, to MAGA, unless you got one family buying a stack of pillows. Maybe they need a stack because I hear they're so, incredibly uncomfortable and poorly made. But I just don't think that there's enough pillows. I don't think he can sell enough pillows to make up for what he's losing in advertising and revenue in stores that will no longer carry his product because of his association with the January 6th riots, as well as, of course, the entire election conspiracy nonsense he's been putting out. And so for him, he is a true believer. He's lost personally and business-wise for Trump because he believes in this election conspiracy. And now he's being sued for, $1.3 billion. He didn't run and hide from the lawsuit. No, he looks forward to it. He's like, yeah, I got the truth on my side. Well, he doesn't. But the guy's literally asking to be sued. He was. You really can't ask for a better representation of the Trump inner circle than these three. You got the grifters, and then you got the two true believers. If you're not one of the grifters, well, it turns out you're one of the marks. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and share with your friends. You can subscribe and help out the channel by becoming a patron. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. or you can become a channel member as well by hitting the join button below.